No.
But you know what? The actors believe that
Mhm.
the universe is inside them, and that's the challenge of an actor to play something outside of themselves, so to speak.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
That's all with Scarlett Johansson, playing a Japanese character,
yeah.
or when John Wayne played Genghis Khan, it was they're like but I interpret what this character would be, and it's like, well, you
Mm.
know the experience and how you look at it is your way, but I think there could be someone closer to it, or someone has a better idea of a clear idea of that experience, so
Well, and I think you touched on something there that I really love to get people's opinion on, because I think it's painted as a very simple subject, and it's not, right?
Mhm.
In the sense that you have actors who should be able to play roles, like you said, that aren't themselves. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, you have actors who are Samuel L. Jackson, Vince Vaughn, who basically are themselves on screen a lot of time,
right,
whenever, and you love them for that. But then you
right.
have other ones like Daniel Day Lewis and other people who may lose themselves in a role.
Hmm.
But then at the same time, black actors can't get as much work. Asian actors can't get as much work. People with disabilities, any of these type of things. So when somebody who gets work anyways takes a role from them, you're like, but so I want to get your opinion on that, because I see both sides of it. Like you said, you should be able to act as somebody who you're not, but at the
Hmm.
same time, how do we balance that out with giving people who are historically underprivileged in acting more roles that they should be getting, not only because they fit those types, because they deserve it anyways.
Well, first of all, I think you kind of have to break up, the gatekeepers. Hollywood, is basically they're the ones saying, this is what we're letting through. But, I really wish that the Oprahs and the Tyler Perrys and the Spike Lees,
Hmm.
start their own production company, and,
Yeah.
and let those, because there's tons and tons. Like, I live in New York City, man, and I meet a lot of actors, producers, directors who have amazing, brilliant ideas and incredible pieces of work, and you're trying to fit in that little funnel of entertainment, and what's people are dubbing as, okay, this is viewable, and but I'm noticing now that with the internet, people can go online and YouTube, and it's all these other platforms, and seeing this incredible work, and so they don't have to look to Hollywood to say, what's out there, what can we enjoy, but you can find other platforms, even now with Apple, with Netflix and
Hmm.
Hulu, and it goes on and on and on and on, that you can find so much great work and diverse work. It's just just look, and it's just there. It's not even you have to like search for it and Google whatever. But you get a Roku stick, put it in your Roku stick, and put it in your TV or put it in your computer. Yo, your world is just it's vast. It's vast, and that's what I've been doing. I've been watching conventional TV. I've been going to checking out Prime, and
Hmm.
like I said, I mean these are just a few at the top of my head. But yeah, there's so many more platforms, and it's incredible, insightful, thought provoking, funny, all the above. So yeah, it's a world out there, and we just have to just open our minds to it.
And that's one of the things that I really like about what's going on in the world of content creation because of the internet, right? With whether it's YouTube, whether it's Spotify, your podcast, like whatever the platform or content you're creating is, it's
Right.
really hard for the gatekeepers to keep you out now, because you've got somebody like Bo Burnham, who, by the way, if anybody out there hasn't seen his newest special, amazing. I think Bo Burnham's an extremely talented dude, anyways, but like his new one is very good as well. Not, I wouldn't call it comedy though. I think it's strong to call it comedy. It's definitely very powerful work, but not
Right.
comedy. But anyways, somebody like Bo Burnham, who got started on YouTube, and so he was not traditionally going to get cast in something, right? Even as a white dude, like he wasn't going to get cast stuff. He's like weird. He's very lanky, not attractive necessarily, or whatever, like those type of things. So getting on YouTube, and then you realize, oh wait, no, this has got millions of people who want to see his content, and now
Yeah.
because of that, you already have that backing of an audience. It's much easier for those gatekeepers and the business people to go, no, there's money here. There's money to be
Yeah.
made here because this person's already come in with it. So I think with the rise of the internet, you're seeing that a lot more, and you're seeing these voices get out there. That's how Issa Rae got on too. With
Mhm.
what was it, Diary of excuse me, I forget the name of it. Something awkward black girl. I forget the whole thing. I apologize, Issa, if you ever see this, which would mean a lot to me, anyways. But like, that's how she got on. That's how a lot of these people get started. You know, the non-traditional content creators have to
Right.
put themselves on a lot of ways, and even you see that even with SoundCloud rappers and all this other stuff that's going on too. So I do think we are seeing a lot of that power being taken out of the gatekeepers' hands. Although they still have the ultimate choice of to give the financial backing of a major studio or something like that. You know.
But even that's turning into like that's it's kind of like what is it, getting diluted, that their money is not necessarily going all to those major production companies, because I believe of the pandemic too,
Mm-hmm.
because we people couldn't go to theaters and just watch this amazing movie. People had to stay home, and when they stayed home, okay, we saw that, let's what are our other options.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh wait, what's this? Oh wait, what's this? And they kind of go down this rabbit hole of like, wow, there's a whole nother world of entertainment, and knowledge and education. I learned so much because I have a habit, a hobby of researching Black history, American Black history.
Mm-hmm.
And during the quarantine, the lockdown, I was doing it. I was just researching and learning, more and more about Black history and American Black history. And it was just, I'm like, wow, it's, and so I really think that this quarantine, being in lockdown, quarantine, really opened up our world to, there's a lot more out there. And I really suggest and really push people, whoever's listening to this, do that. Just go down that rabbit hole and you'll see that, man, your world is just a lot bigger.
Yeah, I think the quarantine did what deployments do for military members or what jail can do for certain people, which is remove the distractions in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah.
Once you remove those distractions, you can focus in on the things that you truly either care about or things that you're interested in. You know, it happened
Mhm.
for Malcolm X when he went to jail. I know for myself when I was deployed in the past, it was really easy to focus in on either physical fitness or reading, or like for me, finance became a big thing that I focused on my last deployment and stuff like that. So I think that the quarantine has done that for a mass of people all
Yeah.
at once. And so I don't think there's any way we don't see reverberations from that. I know some people are chomping at the bit to get back to normal, but you as a person are different now from everything that's happened. Even again, even if you're somebody who was completely conspiracy theoried out and didn't believe in any of it, anything like that, because of the way the world changed, it caused you to change. And so
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
we're going to see what happens from that. And I'm optimistic that what you're talking about is going to continue to reverberate forward, and we're going to see a lot of really cool stuff coming out from that. Thanks for checking out Starting Nowhere. Come find us on Facebook so you can comment on this and other clips and episodes of Starting Nowhere.